Hi, you've asked about the logistics of the training, including the cost, so I'm here to answer your questions right now. The cost of the training is $1,599 and includes 16 weeks of live sessions, weekly live sessions, 2 hours each. That's 4 months that we spend together. I'm showing you 8, but I actually mean 4. 4 months that we spend together. And as well as that, you'll be invited to my classes and you will get a free pass with 2 free classes a week. On top of that, you will have access to an amazing online training portal where the recordings of every single session will be housed. And you will have podcasts and meditations and all kinds of experiential practices that will support you in really embodying the principles that you receive through the training. There are 13 principles that you receive through the training, and then the portal really supports you in embodying all of this so that you can apply it, not just if you wanted to share it as a teacher, but actually in your life. So it becomes an amazing way of transforming your entire life, way beyond the one thing, you know, whether it's to teach or just well-being. It's such a vast shift in every single relationship that you have in your life, whether it's your relationship with money or with people or with your work. Every relationship that you have will be transformed through this training. If you would like to register for the training to secure your place, you just need to click on the link below. You will certify online with the 16-week training. Now, you may be asking yourself, what if I never teach NIA? Why should I do this training? When I did my NIA training, I didn't even want to teach. I took it purely as a gift to myself. It was the most impactful gift that I ever gave my body in terms of being able to live in a way that is sustainable, with pleasure, increasing your vitality in your life, having the tools to take care of yourself so that you can work in the way you want to, so that you can be more joyful in your life and wake up with a spring in your step, that you can recover the sparkle in your life. All of these things are part of this training. So first of all, I always say to trainees, don't think about teaching. Think about receiving this as a gift for yourself. This is your me time. This is time for your body so that your body knows you're taking care of it, and then it will take care of you. A little bit more about the online portal and what you can expect in terms of time commitment. So I would say that ideally you would want to be at most of the live sessions, which are 2 hours a week. And then the in-between is really as much or as little as you can accommodate. The online portal is packed full of supporting material that will really help you to embed the practices that you receive in the live training. There's podcasts, there's meditations, there's background readings. There's also classes that you can take with NIA TV. There are ways of going back into the session. We've already mentioned that there are recorded, the recorded sessions are going to be inside the portal, but there are also other ways of going back over the sessions through movement and through the body that you will have available to you. So it has many, many different options for you, and it is beautifully tailored to support your journey over these 16 weeks. Wondering if NIA is something that's a new fad, or how long it's been around, and I can share with you that it's been around since 1983. It's been around for a long time, and it is tried and tested and has changed the lives of thousands and thousands and thousands of people around the world. We are a global community of like-minded people. I have been studying this technique as a student for 15 years, and I have been training this for the faculty for the past 10 years. And I don't know, I've lost count of how many trainings I've now led, probably around 50, ballpark figure. So I've been training for a while. And then the online trainings, which began last year, I've now trained, this is now my 4th one coming up. And although initially I was against it, I have to say that I find it absolutely brilliant in its own way. It's very different to the face-to-face, but it has such enormous value. It's really fantastic. And as a lifestyle application, it is even more expansive and relaxing, as it has this space in between the sessions for people to really embody the information in their own time, versus just having this very intensive week, which is wonderful, but then it's over and it's gone. I just want to share some of the potential benefits of taking this training with you in terms of very specific examples that I am drawing on from the many people that I've trained. I have seen Zumba teachers who have taken this training, and injured Zumba teachers who have taken this training and have found a way of doing what they love, which is teaching fitness, but in a way that is sustainable for their bodies. They then feel that they belong to a whole new community. This community is a global community of like-minded people, and it's like joining a family. So you get to join the near global family when you come into this work. And there's so much inspiration in terms of when you become a teacher member. If you decide that you want to teach, you get new routines, and you get inspiration from other teachers, and the teachers mentor you. There's loads of inspiration around for you, and lots of a sensation of connection. So that's one beautiful side that I've seen for teachers like Zumba teachers. In terms of yoga and Pilates teachers, what have I seen? I'm asking myself the question, what have I seen? What I've seen is that they've taken this work and it has become a real complement to what they already do. And their students tend to love it. So where they have, students coming and taking, say, 2 classes or 3 classes a week with them, then these students will then also become near students. And so it's a way of really expanding their business and giving themselves another string to their bow. And the same thing with Pilates teachers. A lot of the Pilates teachers that I'm thinking of, what they started with was introducing the students with like one song at a time at the end of a Pilates class, and then gradually building their muscle and their routine, and then the students join in and do the full near classes. So that's another example of what people who've taken the training have done with it. For dancers, it's been a very healing experience. Quite often the dancers that have come from disciplined kind of things like ballet or contemporary dance, Laban dance. I've had people training from Laban dance. They say that it's really freed up their movement in a completely different way. I've had movement lecturers, PhD level movement lecturers, who have said that it has really integrated all of their knowledge. And these are people who know so much. And one of them described it as a mandala of everything she'd ever done in her life. I thought that was a beautiful way of describing what the training is like. And then in terms of mindfulness practitioners, this is a way of being able to practice mindfulness on the go, like not having to take time out. Like, how can you tap into living in mindfulness through, not just through the movement and through the dance, but also in the dance of your life. So it really does turn your life into a dance. And that's a beautiful part of the training. And then finally coming back just to me on a personal level, right? Without my work, What does it do for me? Well, it allows me to take care of myself. And the words that I've got jumping into my head are self-care. It allows me to know how to take care of myself in a very different way. There are so many tools and practices that I can tap into that help me to sustain my energy every day. There are ways of noticing what I'm up to in my life through my body so that I can catch myself before I burn myself out. Yeah. Many, many tools. And then, of course, if my body is happy, then my mind feels happy. So this is an amazing gift that you will be able to offer yourself in your life. And when you're happy, your family and partners will be happy too. So no matter what kind of work you're doing right now, there are so many ways that you can take this certification and apply it into what you do. NIA has been used in gyms, the standard fitness industry, yoga studios, Pilates studios. It is also a wonderful way for those who don't like aggressive fitness and also want to do something that's still energizing and cardiovascular. So it provides that gap between, in the fitness industry, between the yoga and Pilates and the body pump. It really is that in-between phase of energized, cardiovascular, joyful, and yet not aggressive, very gentle and body-friendly movement. Other places where it's been used in charities, it's been used in corporate, companies like Credit Suisse, American Express. It's been used in conferences like Deloitte conference, I know because I did one, as energizers with groups of hundreds of people. Once you've taken the training, the NIA training, you might be wanting to reach people who are struggling with Parkinson's. You might be wanting to support people who are battling drug addictions. You might be wanting to support people who are battling things like alcoholism. I'm giving you examples of students that I've had and how they've applied the training in terms of something that they felt passionate about in their own life. So these are just some of the examples. Maybe you're a yoga teacher and you would love to bring this to your yoga students, or a Pilates teacher and you want to bring a bit of movement and music to your classes. Maybe you're the kind of person who really wants to support people who are going through recovery from a serious illness or are still in hospital and would love to have a moment of connecting to their body and feel the joy of feeling well, even though they are battling some kind of illness or have had surgery. This is all applications of NIA that are happening right now. So there are many, many ways that you can apply this. And whatever it is that you do, the training will support you in what you want to do next.